Within 3 hours of Caleb's birth, the Navy pediatrician arrived at the NICU and, without even looking at me, commenced setting up his equipment and conducting Caleb's first of hundreds echocardiogram. I felt so alone in this vast room with dozens of blue and green scrub-clad medical personnel buzzing about. Many crowded around to stare intently at the monitor. It seemed I was the only one who saw nothing other than a snowy random haze on the TV-like screen. For what seemed like hours, all eyes followed the painstaking progress of the doctor as he moved the echo probe back and forth over little Caleb's tiny chest. I mused they'd need to use lotion to help heal the chafing his instrument was sure to induce on the child's tender chest by his incessant back and forth movement. I wondered, how many times could he run back and forth over the very same few inches of my son's chest? Hello, my name is David Ingerson. As the father of 5, I value faith, family, and hard work. My book, The Caleb Years, tells the story in a compelling fashion of the birth and the early life of my 4th child, Caleb, who was born with several undiagnosed congenital anomalies, not the least of which you just heard the introduction to, which was a seriously malformed heart. As an Air Force officer, all 5 of my children were born when I was on active duty. Because of the many military deployments, there was a chance I would not be there for the birth. Nevertheless, we were blessed, and I was able to be privileged to see all 5 of them born. When Caleb was born, I remember so vividly, after I'd performed the time-honored duty of cutting the cord that for over 9 months tethered the child to his mother, the doctor handed the child to me. I walked him over to the heat lamp, where the medical technician began her standard examinations and treatments, and suddenly I was overwhelmed with an irresistible, never-before-experienced urge. Somehow, I just knew I had to roll the child over and inspect his backside. I can't explain why or what caused such an irresistible necessity, but I was not prepared for what my eyes were to see. Many have asked me, what is the central message of the Caleb years? It's that in all of our lives, we experience difficulty and disappointment. Even in the deepest disappointment, there's reason for hope. And I believe this hope is well illustrated in the stories in the Caleb years, and it will inspire that hope in the reader. Someone else has asked me, what has been the impact of writing the Caleb years on me personally? It's helped me come to terms with emotions that at the time weren't easy. In fact, it's helped me recognize that the best way to be healthy in heart and mind is to admit these difficult and challenging emotions, even feelings of deep despair. To admit them is to live through them. I encourage you, with everything in me, pick up a copy of the Caleb Years. I guarantee it will change your life.